Hey everybody, this is Tony Moore here at Universal City Walk at Day of Days 2018, and I am joined by the one and only Miss Melissa Reeves, best known as Missy. How are you?
So good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So this is like we normally.
I haven't seen you on set in forever.
I know.
I'm kind of mad about it.
I know. I've been around. I'm hoping to pop into Salem sometime soon.
With lines.
That's the goal. Okay, let me tell you what I'm trying to make happen. Hashtag Maxine's son. Do you remember Aloma Wright that played Maxine?
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, I'm trying to make that happen. I'm trying to make that.
Hashtag Maxine's son.
Yes. Yeah.
I love it. You'd
Yeah.
be perfect. I miss her.
I know. I miss her too.
Good.
She added so much to the hospital.
She was amazing.
Now,
amazing.
First, let me acknowledge the fact that you are wearing the dress that got Tammy Govea's official Designer Days Award on our show.
I am so excited about that.
You look absolutely amazing always.
Well, you know, Richard Bloor, he has been literally dressing me since I'm 18 years old.
Oh my God.
And he just knows what to buy us.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. He dresses 30 people every day of his life.
I can't even dress myself.
Even for today, all of us, we were running around wardrobe yesterday. We're like, Richard, can we borrow this? Can we borrow this? Can we borrow this? I mean, we were like going through all of our stuff.
Yeah.
He just knows us.
Well, can you send him over to my house and help me?
I know he's the best and he's the sweetest and he deals with all of us every day. 30 of us.
Now let's talk days, because right now we are feeling for Jennifer because Eric just kind of up and left.
We're going way back.
We're going way back. Yeah. We haven't gotten to the new stuff yet.
No.
So we can't even talk about that. But we're talking about that a little bit. But we're talking about like how do you feel like Jennifer should deal with that? I mean, she finally kind of let down her wall with Eric, engaged. Then she had this secret that literally just boiled over. Like, for you playing Jennifer for so long, like, what do you think her state of mind is right now?
You know what? I think that Jennifer and Eric were both addicts and they sort of like found this comfort and this love together because of their addiction. And I'm not sure deep down she ever believed that he was like the great love of her life, but she loved him.
Yeah.
And they really cared for each other. So she's sad that they're not together anymore, but she knows they also have a deep friendship and they have made that very clear that they will always be friends.
Yes.
So it was kind of like the best way that you could ever break up with somebody.
Yeah.
Because they still have this really deep connection and this deep respect. And I still think deep down she just never feels like anyone will ever be Jack.
Yes.
Even though she could love again, it will still never be the great love of your life.
Yeah. Well, we just want to give Jennifer a hug. We do, and especially with the big storyline with Abigail and the DID and all of that. Like, as a mother, because you're a mother of two, involving yourself in that storyline and watching Marcy portray the different characters and all that. How was that going through those scenes for you?
Well, the way that you love your children it's one of those things where you go, you can't explain it because you don't even understand. The way that you love your kids is so intense. So if you're watching your child go through this and this turmoil and this angst and this just, it's so heartbreaking. I mean, I've watched my kids go through things not like that, but as a parent, like my husband and I lay in bed at night and you weep for your children and you just feel so bad that they have to feel this pain that you can't fix and you can't take away. So here I have this daughter who you can't even explain what's happening to her and these different personalities, and there's nothing you can do to fix it. So as a parent, it's completely heartbreaking. And then to have Marcy Miller play it is like, her eyes are like, I always say she's our movie star because you look into her eyes and literally like you feel like you see her soul. And I love working with her. I love watching her. She's mystifying and incredible, and so she was the perfect woman to play that storyline.
We talked about her on the show so much, and just how she created each of those characters, and you believed it, and even having to play Laura Horton, and having to go back into that history. I mean, how was that And then to actually have Jamie Lynn Bauer come onto the show and you guys be I mean, those moments were great. How was that moment for you to be reunited with her and have that and all that?
Jamie Lynn's so awesome, and I love they always bring her back, here and there, but at very important times in a story.
Yeah.
So sometimes when she comes in, it's so intense because it's always like in this really crazy time and a storyline, so it's so quick in and out, but she still has that history and that solid connection to our family there. So you just kind of slide right back into that relationship, which makes it so great.
Yeah. Now, 53 years of Days of Our Lives, and you have been on for quite some time as well.
85.
Yeah. What has been your most memorable moment being a part of the show?
I think it really is that feeling of you have another family. And it's really funny because none of us hang out with each other outside of work.
Yeah.
But when we're together every day, we're together every day.
Yeah.
We are working it out and working, and and sometimes it gets tense, and sometimes if ratings aren't right, or if sometimes storylines don't feel right, you're working things out every single day together to create something that you're hoping people will love. So you really have this really special bond all together, and I think that's what I love, is that feeling of community and having this place where you all have each other's backs, and it gets ugly sometimes, and it gets hard, and people, it's like 30 people in a family, and there's going to be a couple people in a bad mood every day, but how we work through that every single day, and we're still here, and we're still going 53 years later, and now heartbreakingly we're losing people, that were such a long, who's spent so many years, who were our mentors. Now we're losing our mentors, and we're going, okay, now we have really big shoes to fill as the next generation. And then you see this rad young generation come up. We have the best young cast I feel like we've ever had. These two that were just here, they are powerhouse.
Oh, they love them some sinners.
They are amazing.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, they come in and they're not you see young people now, they're not very professional. These young kids come in, they are they know every line, they're on time, they're on set, they get called once, they're on set, they're pros. And you go, cool, they're filling the shoes. They are maintaining this show as they should be, and they're doing a great job.
Now, I believe that on the newly released Dual app that it was released that Matthew Ashford is making his return back to Salem. You can't give away much.
I know.
We want you to keep your job.
I know.
But
I want to tell so bad.
Don't tell, because you'll get us and you in trouble. But what is it like working with Matthew Ashford? Because you guys have such a history and such a chemistry with each other. What is it like to just have that rekindled?
You know what? It was crazy because when we were filming the scenes, he walks in and literally we got this close and the tears just started. It was that instant, and he couldn't play into it because of the storyline.
Yeah.
But it's you just have that thing with people. Even in a friendship, you have a chemistry in a friendship. And that's what I think our chemistry and our friendship had went over into our chemistry on the show in this relationship. So it's not even you have to work for it. It's just a natural thing you have with people in your life. And Matt and I have always had that. And we can be you are driving me crazy today. I'm done running lines with you. We can so be like that with each other.
Yeah.
And there's just a great comfort in that.
Yeah.
And we have a ball. And then you add Cassie into the mix.
Oh, gosh.
And it is so fun. We're having a ball.
I love that.
Just New Year's Eve show is going to blow your minds.
Oh, the fans cannot wait. Now, I don't know if
It's a lot to get me excited, shocked.
Yeah.
And I read the script and I was shocked.
Oh.
Shocked.
Now, I don't know if I have just one more minute really quick, but I want to play a fun game with you.
Okay.
Because I know you live in Nashville now.
Yes.
So I know that you have had to heard some Southern slang and some Southern things, and I want to test your knowledge to see if you know what some of these mean. Okay? All right. So, I think I'm okay. Now, here, what does this expression mean? Knee high to a grasshopper.
Knee high to a grasshopper. I know about corn, knee high by the 4th of July or hip high by the 4th of July. I don't know this one.
This one just simply means it's very short. So like if your grandmother said, oh, your skirt's knee high to a grasshopper, that means it's a little too short for you.
Love that.
Yeah, yeah.
Use that.
Okay, now how about this? Tan your hide.
I'm gonna tan your hide. You're gonna get a spanking.
Yep, that's it. That's it. That's it. Look at her. She's turning into a. Yeah. Okay, and one more. Poop or get off the pot.
Poop or make a decision.
That's it, y'all. She's a Southerner. She is a Southerner. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to sit here with you. I love you, and congratulations to your daughter. She just got married, so shout out to Emily.
Both
and
of our kids got married this past year.
Yes.
Both of them,
Yes.
right? Crazy.
Oh my God! So congratulations to the new additions of the family.
4 kids now.
Look at that.
And I didn't have to do any of the work on the other 2. I just got them. So fun.
Well, thank you for joining us, and much success to you. And we can't wait to see what happens. Stay tuned, y'all.